Hey guys, it's Generic Joe, and welcome to my Let's Play of Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary. Now, I would like to show you here, this is very much a new copy of the game. Well, not like new straight from the source, but all I've done so far is get an SM marked. I don't have any extra content, like the album here. I don't have anything there. Replays. I deleted the album picture and the replay that they give you at the start of the game. Stage builder. I haven't made any stages whatsoever. Oh! Okay, that scared me. What is happening? Oh, God! Okay. What? Sure, I guess I'll play. What the hell's happening? Please secure your wrist strap to safely contain hype. Project M. What the hell is this? Seriously though, I'm not playing. Oh God, Roy was actually there. Wow, that's cool. Welcome to my Let's Play of Subspace Emissary Project M Edition, or PM Edition, whichever one you want to say. So, pretty much, if you don't know what Project M is, 6 years ago, or 7 years ago at this point, I think, a group of fans decided to create a better version of Smash Bros. Brawl, basically. They gave it what I'm going to call a melee makeover. They took a bunch of elements from Brawl, such as all the characters and such, and remade them, and, pretty much had the gameplay from Melee. So there was L canceling, wave dashing. Actually, I think there was always L canceling, but wave dashing. Shining is not there, and wave shining. I've tried. Those things do not work. Pretty much all the main tactics of Melee. I think wobbling is still there, because ices are there. That's probably still a thing. But pretty much it was just, give Brawl the Melee gameplay style. Since then, however, it gained many fans and got a lot of attention from the Smash Bros. Community, enough so that people wanted to support this, so the development team grew and grew, and many people developed the game along with the older development team, making all sorts of new stuff for it, like extra skins, adding even characters from Melee, like Mewtwo and Roy you saw there in that opening shot were there. Actually, I didn't see Mewtwo, but he was probably there because Roy was there. And it just was improved so much. And they were originally going to add Knuckles from Sonic, Isaac from Golden Sun, and Lyn from Fire Emblem into the game, but they did not finish them by the time they thought, alright, we're done here. It is possible to play as them, however. If you know where to look. So ignore that save data. We're making a new one, and it looks like I have to have a 4-minute intro every time because this is my third take of this. First was animal issues. Second was the game not booting. So I'm gonna try and keep episodes to at least like 20 minutes or so. The exception to this is probably going to be like the finale and this episode. This first episode is probably going to be like 25 minutes to make up for the time that we spent trying to get in here. I don't know if I'm going to put a timestamp or not. So, usually when I get to this fight I play as Mario, but you know what? I'm going to play as Kirby this time. So, if you're wondering what's different between normal Subspace Emissary and Project M Subspace Emissary, well, really nothing. I mean, like, They left this feature in the game and it works just like it should. I don't know if they intentionally kept it in here or if it was just like never taken out, but it still works. Because it does basically still work. As you can see, character portraits down there are pretty much the same, but the actual layout of the portraits down there is a little different. I think the numbers have changed. The portrait itself is a little bit different in size. Here, I'm gonna try it out. Oh no! We both died at the same time! Oh god. Please tell me we get to move on. Yes! We both died at the same time! Oh dude, I was gonna bait him into that box. He did that to me. Oh god. And we both died at the same time in the same way. Oh god. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Both died at the same time. Anyways, like I was saying, pretty much this is the same thing as the normal Subspace Emissary, except for the fact that, you know, the gameplay is like Melee. That's basically the only difference. And, of course, that doesn't really matter in the story mode because, you know, it's a story mode. It's not like you're facing off against real opponents. But now the bad guys are going to spread a disease to the stadium. And I say that because the carpet bombing joke has been used by another Let's Play group before, so I can't use that. Whoa, Peach looked cross-eyed there for a second. Also, this is different. Yeah, they replaced the main theme for Brawl with this new Project M theme, which is really cool. It doesn't exactly sound like a main theme for Smash, but still, it sounds really cool. Like, seriously. And I totally missed that. But yeah, pretty much gameplay is the same as the normal Subspace Emissary. Gameplay is Melee style, and you're playing through Subspace Emissary. That's basically it. I was kind of hoping that there would be more. You know, the fact that this is still in the game kind of made me think they might have changed it up a little. But then again, if they changed it up, there would probably be info about it. So, I'm playing the most recent version, 3.6. I have some extra skins there. I don't know if a whole lot of them work. I might not have installed it properly. Or words. I might not have done what I had to do. I might have messed it up slightly. There we go. Burn! And I got a few more left. Oh yeah, so we're downtown now has that angle. So basically, characters are reformatted for Melee standards. I don't know why I feel the need to keep saying that, but whatever. And then we got a tiny, kind of like a tiny crane thing or something to hold it in place, even though it looks like the thinnest thing in the universe. Should not be able to hold up that giant bomb, but whatever. And then Rob's just appear out of nowhere. And then Mario charges in. Oh, wait. Now he charges in, and as punishment for being heroic, he gets shot in the face. Suddenly PD Parada. But yeah. So right here they gave you a choice to as to who to save. I'm going to save Zelda because, you know, I like playing as Zelda more than Peach. That's not to say I actually play as her more than Peach, or play either of the two at all, but if I had to choose one character to be on my team, it would probably be Zelda. Okay, so up smash. Oh, that was side smash, whatever. I hit up. And there you go. Wario. I'm gonna win! Apparently the official name of this thing is Dark Gun. Literally, it's just called Dark Gun. That is the official name of it. That's just stupid. And then suddenly the universe just explodes. I like how they're just in the middle of nowhere. I also like how nothing in this game is explained whatsoever. Like, literally nothing. Seriously. Like, they have full cutscenes and everything. We took one less minute. They have full cutscenes and everything, but because they don't have voice acting, nothing makes sense. Nothing gets explained. There's no exposition. Normally, a lot of exposition would be bad, but I would at least like some so we know why things are happening. I mean, like, I barely feel I barely feel like there's a story being told here because we don't have any words, anything to tell us directly why these things are happening. But yeah. For the record, she looks so much better in Kid Icarus Uprising and Smash 4. And here, Pit is going to fall back and commit suicide in the clouds somehow. You know, for falling back and flying, I kind of would have expected that if he were to go into flying, he would have fell forward and then started gliding down. That would have made more sense, but whatever. This is a Nintendo game. It doesn't have to make sense. Also, I believe the loading times are a little bit faster than Brawl's loading times. I don't know how noticeable that is. Oh, great. I don't know how noticeable. God, I cannot talk ever. Don't know how easy it is to notice in Project M for Subspace Emissary, but in the main game at the very least, it's different. For the main game, it loads much slower on like startup screens and stuff, as you might have seen there. Project M loads like 20 times quicker, which means that the Wii could have loaded it as fast as it wanted to, but it didn't. And yet again, we are getting more disease spread, this time to clouds. So that's actually not too bad of a tactic, because if it starts to rain, you know, the disease will spread. The Pyramid disease will spread to I don't want to say underworld, but you know, the world. Let's go with that. Okay, trophy stand throwing is a lot quicker in this version. And that's the first time I've successfully thrown a trophy stand in Project M. And I'm wielding the stick. There's nothing I can do. I have to wait until the stick goes out. Oh, it's the dude from F-Zero. I don't know what that guy's name is, I don't remember. Speaking of F-Zero, I might do some stuff on F-Zero in the future. Like maybe GX or X. One of the two. Also, it looks like the fan is still cheap as ever. And normally this enemy right here would be really hard to kill. Really annoying to kill. But with the right equipment or being the right size, take them out fairly easily. Like I did just now with a bomb. I like how I can't hit a button or a weak spot. I can't hit the obvious weak spot on an enemy. It's Mayro. Robotic eye contact. I mean, seriously, that's what it is. And then they joined forces for no reason. Other than we want to keep Mario relevant to the plot. I'm falling faster because I'm holding the stick down. I don't know why, for some reason I just hit A to jump right there. I really have no idea why I did that. Or that just now. Just walk right into it. And I missed the guy. Is the uppercut the same? The uppercut's the same, it looks like. Let's go in here. Because there's secrets and goodies in here. Like that trophy. These sick flips. That wasn't a sick flip. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna try and stop being fancy and just get this. And it's a bunny hood. Bunny hat, whatever. It's from Majora's Mask. Alright. There you go. Oh god! Okay. Oh wow, I actually lived from that. That is unexpected. I expected to just die, but this game is apparently really forgiving in that aspect. So I don't understand this right here. What is this thing? What does it do? Like, what is its purpose? Also, because we're playing Project M, we automatically have access to the infinite camera. You might have seen some hacks that allow you to have an infinite camera. Well, this is what it's like. I now have access to it, and it's really strange. And yeah, when you really zoom out, it just like it just gets really creepy and weird and scurry. Like here's the arrow. For some reason, it's a 3D model. I don't know why they bothered. But okay, well, it's an infinite camera for the most part. But something funny here is, oh crap. No, I don't want to save that. Can't change the angle, apparently. So if you hold X, zoom in. If you zoom in far enough, and you keep holding the button, the game starts freaking out, and, like, camera angles glitch. And so once it glitches up enough, moving the stick is just like, everything just gets ruined, basically. You have no sense of direction. Every time you move it, it's just awful. If you unpause or change the angle, however, it just goes back to normal. So it does not break the game, fortunately, but yeah, what does that power-up do? Let me know, because I would really like to know. So this is my second Pyramid Trophy. Yeah, Pyramid Trophy. Can't speak today. I can never speak. That sad moment when a computer can talk better than you. Overkill. Oh wait, never mind. There's this thing. Which died in 2 hits. Wow. But yeah, this is basically just the normal Subspace Emissary story mode, just with the Project M gameplay. Yeah, we got 2 pyramids. Zoda, that's his name. Alright, we'll go ahead and save here. 1 minute less. That's happened twice now. Alright, so we'll do this next level and then that'll be it. And much like that part in Twilight Princess where you're in the prison and you start to control Wolf Link, and then it's just like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's like you have the chain, And then you try to move around, and then you can't, and then it activates another cutscene. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that this is a pointless gameplay segment. They let you walk along the halberd, and you go all the way to the end here, just to see another cutscene activate. You might be thinking, well, that's not a pointless gameplay segment, this is moving somewhere. But here's the dumb part. Right here. You get to select your character again. If you're gonna have us select our character again, what was the point of even having a gameplay segment there? God. It's worse than that prison sequence in Twilight Princess. Because it literally adds nothing to the game. Actually, no, neither of them add anything to the game. Just showcase something. But I still say it was better in Twilight Princess because something at least happened there. You discovered something. Even though they could have gone through it in cutscene. Here, nothing happens, but... Anyways, right here we have an extra life. Which we're going to lose in about 10 seconds flat. I do not watch that, by the way. It's cancer to me. So we got some weird looking... What is that? Wrong button! And now I don't know where it is. Crap. I can't find it. There we go. Is that supposed to be like... Oh, it's 2 hot dogs. With ketchup. So we got these weird fish things. I haven't seen these in a while. These weird mid-air robot fish. And Toto. It was a demon, basically. So yeah, I've sadly played through Subspace during my childhood, and yeah. Oh hey, look, where? What? I made a wham block. Yeah, I don't call him Waluigi, I just call him Wah. I call Wario Wah. Wouldn't you, though? So we got 2 heart containers, so our lives should be much better now, but they're not. Because we're about to get ambushed by Fayish. Fayish. But I don't... Fayish. Fayish. I guess that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. So trophy stands actually work in this game. A lot better than Brawl trophy stands. Yeah, they actually like throw it on command instead of like waiting 2 seconds to wind it up and then throw it. Is there something? Oh, okay, there's just a star rod. I'm not gonna go for that. So Din's Fire is actually a little weird in this version of the game, but I actually kind of like it more than the normal game because you send it out and then it just kind of stays there. If you decide me again, it'll come back to you and do damage on the way back. So that's pretty cool. And these platforms occasionally disappear. But yeah, I think you get the general idea for how this is going to go. It's pretty much just going to be a normal Subspace Emissary playthrough, but with, you know, Project N gameplay. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit different than this, but, you know, it's the same game, basically. Gameplay being a little different. Oh, God! I just killed myself! I just killed myself with a green shell. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, so down here we got a, it's gone. Wow, that was for nothing. I lost a life for absolutely nothing. So these things right here, mites, are, the worst. I say that for a lot of things in life. If you don't destroy the portal quick enough, they are going to rape you in the booty. And you don't like that. You wouldn't want that from these things. And, yeah, just walk into a boulder. Fly into a boulder, Kirby. Alright, let me get this. See, now my life is going to be a lot better. Because I'm invincible. And actually, if it gets down to just the glunders here... Well, okay, not this one, but the other ones... If they go off screen, that counts as a death, so you can just wait. But if it's that one on the platform there, you have to kill it yourself. Alright, come on. Get the food, Kirby, and run. And I should have totally got that just now. It's too late. And we're done. Alright, now we just let the cutscene... Oh, I thought there was going to be a cutscene. Guess I was wrong. Anyways, I finally completed a successful take of this. Go ahead and save to the 3rd spot. So anyways, that's all for this episode. See you guys next time when we go into the jungle. See you then.